Here we have for sale our 2013 on a 63 plate, no VAT, Ford Fiesta Sport van. This is the 1.6 TDCi with 95 brake horsepower with the manual gearbox. What we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that comes on a Fiesta Sport of this age, and we'll also take a look at the condition and also the ownership and service history of this particular vehicle, seeing as it is currently available for sale. So, starting at the rear of the vehicle, you can see that on the Fiesta Sport you get a number of elements which are colour-coded, such as the door handles, the bumpers, the mirrors. But you also get on the Fiesta Sport, you get the full sport styling pack. So, that includes the lovely rear spoiler, you get the side skirts just there, these little extra sort of extenders there on the rear of the bumper, and of course the alloy wheels, which we'll talk about a little bit more as we go around. But it really gives these vans a fantastic sporty look to them, hence obviously the name. We've got a rear glazed tailgate, very much the same as what you'd get on the car version of the Fiesta. And then if we open up inside, you actually get quite a surprisingly large boot space in the back of these. And we've also got the factory fitted bulkhead there, which is split as a cage and, as I say, solid at the bottom. Great if you're going to be carrying dogs. We've sold these in the past for, as I say, people, dog walking and things like that. It allows it a bit of airflow to go through, and a good size as well. You've got plenty of tie down points here in the back, so you can see those there nicely into the floor. And in terms of condition here in the back, it's all in very good order. In fact, it doesn't look like this has had a hard life at all. Of course, you've got a lot of these sort of plastic trims around the interior of the van here, and if this had had a hard life, those would certainly be showing some signs of wear, but all looking very good. Same goes with the headlining there as well. Inside of the tailgate, again, same sort of story there, all looking very, very nice. No excessive wear or anything like that to the plastics. Moving that down then, the passenger side of the vehicle, having a good look here down that passenger side, using the reflections there to have a look for any dents or anything. It's all looking very, very straight and clean. If I'm being, highly, highly critical, there's a couple of tiny little pin dents there. I'm not sure if you can even make that out in the camera, but there's a tiny little pin dent just there. I would say that is being very critical. In terms of the alloy wheels, as I mentioned, these are the 16-inch alloy wheels all round on the vehicle. They are in good condition. There are some minor curb marks to a couple of the alloys, as you can see here, just on the very, very edge. But all in all, they do look very, very presentable. As I say, all add to the lovely sporty look of the van. As I mentioned with the body kit, you also get, as I say, not only do you get things like the side skirts and the rear spoiler, but you also get this lower lip just here as well. And I say, I think that really does set the van off nicely. You also get front fog lights on a Sport also, and having a look at the condition of the front end here, of course you are going to get a couple of small little stone chips, but there's nothing more than that on the front end here, as you can hopefully see in the camera. It's all looking very, very smart, and I say a couple of low down little stone chips, but all looking really, really nice indeed. And then moving to the driver's side, and again just having a good look here down that driver's side, having a look in all of the reflections just there to see if we can spot anything there, but I am struggling. There's a tiny little touch up just there, but all in all, that's looking really, really straight and clean. As I mentioned, colour-coded door handles, colour-coded mirrors, all looking very nice. If you open up the driver's door, we'll have a look at the spec inside, because you do get a really nice spec on the interior of these Fiesta Sports. So on the driver's door, we've got electric windows. You've actually got electric folding mirrors. You've got auto activated lights and wipers. You've got two keys. So one is a full remote key, and then one is a non-remote spare. You can see that we've got the leather multi-functioning steering wheel. You've actually got cruise control on here on the right hand side of the steering wheel, and on the left hand side you've got the volume controls, and also you can answer and hang up the phone on there, which tells you, of course, you've got Bluetooth phone prep as well. Looking at the driver's seat, plenty of adjustability. So you've got height adjustability here, backrest adjustability, and looking at that driver's seat, there's no excessive wear or anything like that. It's all in really good order. If we jump inside the cab, we'll have a little look at more of the spec here. The engine is running at the moment. Just give it a little rev there so you can see the rev counter moving. And you can see that there's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. It's all idling correctly as it should do. And mileage there, 82,716 miles. Looking up here at the screen up in the middle, you can see that we've got DAB radio, really nice feature to have. And then very familiar radio, which is across the forward range. Of course, this is where you can connect your phone via Bluetooth. And then looking just below that, we've got heated windscreen. That's the actual elements in the screen, not just the blowers. We've also got air conditioning in here, of course, very nice to have, especially on a day like today. 5-speed manual gearbox, which is plenty enough for a van like this with, I say, 95 brake horsepower. Goes really, really nicely. You've got a USB port, an AUX port, and a 12-volt socket just there as well. A couple of cup holders and a bit more storage back there also. The other thing I wanted to show you is the service book. It's got a lovely, lovely service history with this particular van. In total, I believe there's 7 services which have been carried out, plus, of course, its pre-delivery inspection. So in 2014 at 13,000 miles, 2015 at 27, later in 2015 at 40,000 miles, 2016 at 53, 2018 at 66, 2019 at 78, and then the latest one then in November 20 at 81,000 miles. So that was actually only around 1,400 miles ago. So as I say, fantastic service history, lovely to see that all stamped in the service book. And that, as I say, that is very telling with the condition of this particular van. As you can see, you know, in the cab and on the outside of the vehicle, it is in fantastic condition. For considering its mileage, considering this has done 80,000 miles, it is in fantastic condition. Very compatible to one, or comparable to one, I should say, to one that had done maybe 20 or 25. So just to summarise, it's a no VAT as well. That's the crucial element of this. Ford Fiesta Sport van with the 1.6 TDCi engine, 95 brake horsepower, lovely service history, fantastic spec, of course, as standard on a Sport, including the full body styling, the air conditioning, cruise control, heated windscreen, Bluetooth phone prep, and more as you go around the vehicle. And I say, fantastic condition throughout. If you'd like to inquire on our lovely Fiesta van, please feel free to give us a call on either of the numbers listed there at the bottom of the sign. We can arrange finance at very competitive rates, starting as low as 7.9% APR. And we can also take cars or vans in part exchange as well. So give us a call with anything that you may have to offer in part exchange. We'll give you a very competitive price on that. And we can also deliver these vans nationwide as well. So again, get in contact, give us your postcode, and we can figure out a delivery cost for you. Thank you very much for watching.